what has been your most, and COVID-19 is excluded from all answers. So what has been your most
Mhm.
successful failure? And by that, I mean, at the time, it seemed like a devastating loss that you weren't going to be able to recover from, but you were able to take life lessons from that and use those to propel you to greater success down the road.
Yeah. Well, failure or hardship, I'll frame that probably in two ways. So when I was 26, I got diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. And I didn't know if I'd be dead in a year. It was one of the greatest things that ever happened to me, in that it really helped me. Um, I mean, I think one of the biggest fears of all humans is death. And when we, become really clear that we're all going to die, and just, you know, be ready and don't be scared, and live your best life for today and tomorrow, and then it changes you and transforms you. So that was a transformative experience in my life. I mean, I could share a lot on that one, but thinking about that, and one of a great mentor of mine, separate to the cancer experience, but had me think about think about the end of your life, whenever that may be. Let's say we're going to live to we're 90, and try to think back in decades. So when I'm 80 to 90, what is my life going to look like, and what do I want to think about and focus on when I'm 70, 80? And these decades are big markers in our life. And if you can think from the end to where we think, if we have control of that, if that happens, we live to our natural life expectancy and work backward, it gives you great perspective around these decades of your life. And I think having perspective on that gives a great context to what feels like crazy, urgent, difficult right now, but really in the context of, your life is not a big deal. I think that's been a great transformative experience for me. We'll have to do another show. I can unpack like 5 or 6 of these for you. But that was certainly a big one in my life, and has allowed me to have a unique perspective, and to really let go of a lot of fear, and to focus on, again, the things you can control, the things you can, and do your best and forget the rest. So um, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. That's a great story. And I think anytime you stare death down, it helps remove a lot of those fear barriers and also puts a sense of urgency on living your best life, because you don't know how long you're going to get. None of us do, because I know I
Yeah,
had
it makes you appreciate those moments.
yeah, yeah, because I had a post-life experience when I was young. And it was a transformative experience for me, and it took off the shackles of fear, is what I call it. More, when I think about living my life. So that's a great, great answer. Thanks for sharing that. And I would like to reserve the right to have you back on the show to talk that and other things fitness business.